Differences between DOI and ORCID ID. DOI versus ORCID ID. DOI is used to uniquely identify objects in the digital environment, for example a journal article or dataset. Whereas ORCID is a non-proprietary alphanumeric code to uniquely identify authors and contributors of scholarly communication, as well as ORCID's website and services to look up authors and their bibliographic output. DOI stands for Digital Object Identifier, whereas ORCID stands for Open Researcher and Contributor ID. DOI aims to provide a uniquely categorize an article or document, and to provide it with a permanent web address, URL. Whereas ORCID aims to provide a persistent code for humans. The DOI is a string of numbers, letters and symbols used to uniquely identify an article or document, and to provide it with a permanent web address or uniform resource locator, URL. Whereas ORCID is a persistent identity for humans, similar to tax ID numbers, that are created for content-related entities on digital networks by DOI. Your ORCID ID connects with your ORCID record that can contain links to your research activities, affiliations, awards, other versions of your name, and more. The E-ISSN is also used within the structure of DOI. Every journal article published by Wiley is allocated a DOI, which is then used as the basis on which electronic links between articles can be established. Authors can also use the DOI in article citations. Whereas ORCID ID is a 16-digit identifier that researchers can register and use for free. It gives you a way to reliably, unambiguously and permanently connect your names with your work throughout your research career, such as publications, grants, education, employment and other biographical information. Article example of DOI and ORCID ID are given for help. Here is the example of DOI and ORCID ID. The ISSN and E-ISSN are bordered with green color, whereas DOI and URL are bordered with blue color. It is important tip to note that, if the DOI isn't included in the article, look it up on the website. Use the Search Metadata option to check for an assigned DOI, whereas ORCID ID is bordered with sky blue color and Scopus ID is bordered with red color. Kindly subscribe my YouTube channel Thesis Helper. Thanks for watching.